Hey guys, it's Cynthia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be planning for the week of April 11th through the 17th in my mini dashboard planner, which is my catch-all. Now this week has Easter on April 17th and National Pet Day on the 11th, but I'll be doing a Scrabble Day theme. So if you didn't know, Wednesday, April 13th is National Scrabble Day, and for the past 2 years I have done Scrabble spreads in my planners because it is such a fun and super easy theme to do. Now, Scrabble is one of those games that I played a lot growing up. It is one of my mom's favorite games, so she always had a bunch of different versions and she would play with my sister and I, and it's even to this day one of those games that I still love playing with my daughter. We have our own Scrabble board and we definitely play a lot. So to start off, I'm using a square stencil and a ruler to draw these Scrabble tiles in the Scrabble board on the left side of the page. And I know I said I was going to try to cut back on how many planner supplies I was buying, but I felt like this purchase was so worth it. I went on Amazon and I got that square stencil, and it made drawing those Scrabble tiles 100 times easier this year. Last year when I did this theme, I tried to make my own stencil using cardboard and the squares were just uneven and it just made it so difficult for me, but this year it's so much easier with that stencil and I'm so glad I purchased it. So now that I have all of the line work done on the left side of the page, I'm going to go in with my 08 Pigma Micron pen and start putting in the letters on the tiles as well as the numbers that correspond to the values for each tile. And then I'm going to move over to the right side of the page in order to start filling in some of the Scrabble tiles on that side. Now I want to make sure that that 08 is definitely dry before I start coloring everything in. I think I mentioned this in one of my last videos where I did kind of a bullet journal style, that once you do your line work with that Pigma Micron, if you put the tombos on top of it too quickly, it can start to smear that pen. So I definitely want to make sure that that's completely dry before I go in and start coloring everything. Now as you guys can see, in addition to all the other holidays that we have going on this week, it is spring break for my daughter. So I thought this was another fun way to incorporate those tiles on the side of the page and just spell spring break going down the entire center of the page. So now that all of my line work is dry, I'm going in with my Tombow dual brush pens. I'm going to color in the Scrabble board and start to color in the Scrabble tiles. Now I did make a mistake on this part right here. As soon as I colored in that dark red square, I knew it was a mistake. I went ahead and took that light Tombow and decided to color in a tile right next to it. And of course, with Tombows being a water-based marker, it picked up the red color and started smearing it on the second tile right next to it. So I had to take a minute and try to clean off the pen and go back to coloring in. Now, as you'll see in a minute, I'm going to start coloring in the board using some non-traditional colors. The normal Scrabble board has red and pink and blue, but I'm going to be using green, pink, and maroon just to match some of the florals that I'm going to add to the spread later on. I chose these same colors last year. I just thought it came out really well, so I wanted to continue with it, and I had some beautiful florals in my Seasons of Color sticker book that I wanted to mix with these Scrabble tiles. So here I am finishing up coloring the last couple tiles on the right side of the page, and I'm going to go back in with my 08 Pigma Micron and put a drop shadow behind each of the tiles. It just adds a little dimension and makes it feel like the tiles are popping off the page. Now, even though I'm not using traditional Scrabble colors, I definitely wanted to put the iconic center square on this side of the page, the one that's right in the center of the board that has a star on it. Now, I probably should have put that on the 13th since that's National Scrabble Day, but I chose to put it on the 15th because I'm going to use that as an annotation for my payday. So as you guys can see now, I'm adding those florals from my Seasons of Color sticker book. I think these florals are absolutely gorgeous. And then I'm going to add the words National and Day so I can spell out National Scrabble Day on the left side of the page. I had to print these words on Microsoft Word and put them on sticker paper. Of course, when I went into my sticker books and looked up my alphabet stickers, I was missing an L for National and a Y for Day. So I just went ahead and made my own stickers to add in there. I just thought it would be easier and it would cover the line on the left side of the page a whole lot better. So I decided to bring in my black and white sticker book to add some headers and some boxes onto the spread. Now, this is the week of spring break, so we don't have a whole lot going on, maybe 1 or 2 events, but I definitely wanted to get a couple boxes in there. And then I do want to add one big box on there so that we can keep track of any scores in case we do play Scrabble. We do try to play at least one game on National Scrabble Day, so we'll use that box to annotate any scores. Last year when we played, my sister, she started off the game with a 7-letter word. We never could catch up to her, so I'm hoping that one of us can get a win this year because she's such a tough opponent. But you guys see me here putting in the last couple touches on the spread, and then I'm going to show you a final flip through of it. I did go ahead and add some more stuff in after I turned the camera off, like some bullet points and some more headers, but this is going to be my spread for the week, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit me on Instagram, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.